Oh man, I got something good for you guys today. Today I have Blockade from the house of Mind Games. So Mind Games introduced a collection called Light Collection and a Dark Collection, and it's a pretty cool concept, pretty cool marketing strategy, if you will. So I have what you call it, the Silver Night or the White Night, which is one of their most popular fragrance, because I have been hearing about this fragrance in the Facebook group pages and also within the fragrance community. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead just outright buy this fragrance. So with that said, I just want to make sure that you guys know that Mind Games do not pay me to promote their fragrances. So earlier this year, back in February of 2023, I was at Neiman Marcus in Lenox Square in Atlanta, Georgia. So I was like, you know what? I need to check out some of the fragrances from other brands like MFK or Creed, etc. You know. So Mind Games was right there, right in the middle of nowhere, and I never really paid attention to them because I was like, huh. I mean, these chest items, they look pretty cool. You know, they have the knight, the rook, bishop, etc. I was like, where do I start? So I asked their sales rep, I was like, hey, what's your most popular Mind Games fragrance? Because they were, you know, showing me these fragrances. They were like, hey, this is the discovery set, you can buy this, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I was like, I'll just come back later and check them out on a different day. So fast forward just a few months later, here I am hearing all this stuff about this Blockade, and I was like, you know what, I need to go ahead and buy this fragrance. So here it is. I'll be doing the first impressions today. I have no idea what this smells like, really don't. Even though I did put my nose on what the sales rep handed me, I don't remember the fragrance because I was in such a rush. I was ready to walk out and continue my journey somewhere else. So here is the presentation. It comes in a really cool, just like a regular cellophane. Here's the box. Now I just want to be clear, the bottle cost about $330 plus tax or so. I signed up on their website and they gave me like 10% discount or whatever, which is, I think, is still going on if I'm not mistaken. And on Neiman Marcus, if you sign up, I think you get 15% off. I could be mistaken. I'm not quite sure, but you guys can Google that if you would. So here is the box itself. It's pretty soft. I am so ready to open this thing up and let you guys actually check this out. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it has a tape right there. I don't know if you guys see that or not.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, shut up if you would. So they had these tapes on the side just to protect from it to be falling on the ground, so that way you don't break your fragrance, you know. Oh wow, that's quite impressive. Check it out. Look at the presentation on that, guys. So this is Mind Games Blockade with their Silver Collection or Light Collection, one or the other, I'm not quite sure. I think one website mentioned Silver Collection, however they mentioned the Light Collection. And there it is, the night itself. I'm so ready to try this fragrance out. What is this? There's a little piece of paper. Got a little piece of paper here with some information, and it looks like it has the notes. Brand story. So exactly what this is, it tells you what kind of scent this is, and of course, and it's trying to tell you that, hey, you know, you need to try their other fragrance from the house of Mind Games. So this scent is woody, leathery, fruity. The top notes are mango skin, pink pepper, tomato leaf, bergamot. The middle notes are lavender, mango flower, water salmon, star anise. I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of those. The dry notes are I have no idea what this. I'm just gonna put this on the screen. Patchouli, amber star, and oud. I think we're all ready for the scent, right? Again, here is the bottle. Before I start spraying this, I want to show you guys how pretty this bottle is. I mean, you can really tell how much money they've spent creating this beautiful bottle. This looks like a piece of wood on the top. I'm not quite sure if it's wood. I feel like this is semi-soft, so to speak. Anyways, still a pretty cool bottle. Alright, so the cap is magnetic and also clicks. But I might just want to warn you, I'm not going to pick up this bottle directly from the cap because you never know, you might end up dropping this bottle. You really don't want to waste $300 and something down the drain, do you? Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, so I want to say this first. When I first sprayed it, I thought it was Aventus. The second sniff changed it. I smell a lot of mango. I mean, this is mango prominent. The notes specify that the top notes are mango skin, pink pepper, and something else if I'm not mistaken. I think bergamot is another one of them. And it is certainly very bright. It is. I smell a lot of pepper in here. It feels like it's a mixture of Allure Home Sport and Aventus had a baby. And I can see why a lot of people like this fragrance. A lot of people ask me, what is the last fragrance that totally blew your mind? Something that you've never smelled before and you were like, oh my god, that is totally different. In my opinion, the last one that I actually smelled that was so good, and that's within my collection, it's Ganymede from the house of Marc Antoine. Is this going to be on top of that list? I'm not quite sure, because this is a great fragrance from the smell of it. This is easily wearable. A lot of people are going to like it. It's a great summer fragrance, and I'm sure you can wear this in any time of the year. I'm just curious to see how this is going to perform, because if this is going to perform the way it smells right now, it will be a monster. But I mean, keep this in mind that you are spending $300 and something. So you have to justify the price that you're spending versus what you're getting. I mean, if this fragrance is only lasting like 4 hours tops, then it might not be like a great buy. It might be just something that you just picked it up one time and just use it, or either just sell it to somebody else who can actually enjoy it better than you. Although some fragrances do not last on some other people's skin because it just works different for everybody else. And as this is drying down, it is becoming very silky and smooth, and it is very rich. I feel like there's some lavender in this, and it's not as bright, not as punchy as it was, not as pungent right in the beginning. Like you get that huge punch of mango burst right in the beginning, and that's kind of toning down just a bit, and this is becoming really enjoyable right now on my skin. I know I just started doing the fragrance reviews, and I know for a fact that I don't want to give you guys any BS information, which is why I do first impressions, and I also do a full review. I usually wait like 5 to 6 days. I'm gonna wear this fragrance for about 4 or 5 days continuously until I get tired of it, and then I'm going to come back here and give you my honest review, because I did the Elysium on 10s and I gave you my honest review on it. That fragrance was, I mean, it was supposed to be intensified. Did they intensify it? I don't know, but all I know is that that fragrance does not last long on my skin. I'm not going to buy it again because I can't justify paying that price for that scent. I mean, the scent profile is great, but it does not last long on my skin. Plus, I enjoy the regular Elysium better than the All Intense. But then again, we're talking about Blockade right now. So, give me a few days. Allow me to review this fragrance. Right now, it smells great. It is phenomenal. I can see myself wearing this. This is the same type of fragrance that I wear all the time, like the Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill. You know, your bright bergamot, citrusy, lemon mint, fruity, juicy fragrances. So if this is something that you like, you might want to hit the subscribe button and watch my full review on Blockade, because I don't do paid reviews. I give you my honest review. With that said, hopefully you guys like this video. I will see you guys next time. Peace. Bye-bye.